I'm starting off this vlog looking like this because I'm going to be going to my chiropractor appointment. Like the first time I've ever been to a chiropractor. I low-key am scared. This was more Danny's idea because he doesn't want me to ask him for massages anymore, that's why. But no, this was more his idea just because I am having a lot of back problems, more like upper back. And at any tension I have, any stress, I get muscle spasms up there. I mean, it just constantly feels like I have neck pain and upper back pain. I was in an accident 3 years ago. Someone hit me from the rear-ended me really, really badly. And it affected my lower back, but after some therapy and a lot of stretching, that kind of just got better with time. But my upper back is just the one that, like, getting older has. That's like the new thing. The new thing of like the late 20s has been that. So I feel like I look so yellow, but that's just the lighting. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna be vlogging all day. Today's the day before the Thanksgiving live. So I'm just gonna be preparing for that. I have to do a couple TikToks when I get back. And then I'm also gonna be talking about the vitamins that I take. So I take, the first ones that I take in the morning are my ritual vitamins. I really truly believe that like having a multivitamin is super important just because you're not gonna be able to get all your nutrients from food. And I've talked about this in my last video where supplements are important if you've already had a good, like if you understand how to get your nutrition from food. Once you have that down packed, whatever like nutrition you think that you're missing out on, you know, get that. So for me, it's vitamin D for sure because I'm not getting sun all the time, which is honestly the average person should have vitamin D. I'll share how I take that later on in the day though. But the first thing I do is take my ritual vitamins. They have regular women's, they have prenatal, they have the men's. Woo! I got lemon in my water, so it's like stung a little bit. This is Danny's vitamins. I'll leave a link down below. I think I have a link where you can get some money off your first order. And then the next thing that I take is, which is gonna be weird, sound weird, is grass-fed beef liver pills, vitamins. And I take 6 of these a day. You can spread them out throughout the day if you want. I gotta go. But I just take them all at the same time. I'll talk more about the beef liver vitamins later, but because I gotta go. I'm super nervous. And then I have to go to, I actually have to go get some errands after the chiropractor appointment. So I'll take you guys with me on that as well. Just didn't want to look. I don't wear makeup daily, but I figured I'm off, you know, why not feel good about myself if I'm stepping out the house, you know. All right, I'm wearing my sports hiking stuff because it's cold. That's the only thing that really keeps me warm. Whatever, let's go. I'm on my phone because my camera is dying. I'm trying to charge it now in the car, but don't know. That's not going that well. But wow. My back got cracked. My neck got cracked. I mean, everything. And I feel less tightness for sure. But during the consultation, he like was obviously doing his thing and he realized I was like super locked up. I got into an accident. I don't even know if I've mentioned before, but I've gotten into an accident. Let me turn this off. I got into an accident in 2019. It's about to be 3 years in December. And they rear-ended me. And it was really bad. My lower back and my upper back have never been the same since. But my lower back has improved with just doing stretches. But my upper back
is constantly, always tight, stiff. I get muscle spasms. I get cramps. The last day in Italy, bringing in the year 27 for myself, years old, and I woke up yelling and crying with the spasm that I had. I did therapy after the accident, but it was not good, and they barely did any chiropractic work. It was one of those auto injury clinics, which I do not recommend, because all they do is try to take your car insurance money. As like, they just try to take it as much as they can, and they don't actually, they milk it. Because I was trying to ask for an MRI at the end, and they never did anything. But with this chiropractor, you know, I obviously told him that the case is closed for that accident. So now I just really want to actually do something about this. It's been years where I've tried, you know, I've done stretches, I'll work out, but nothing works. And now I see, he was like, basically showed me a spine model and like moved it, and he's like, so this is how it's supposed to work. Yours isn't doing that. And I was like, oh, so I'm fucked up. So basically, I'm just super locked up. My spine is not moving the way it's supposed to. And so he said just like in about 5 visits is what I'll need. And yeah, I feel like this is gonna help me a lot, truly. Thank you to my husband, because he was the one pushing for me to go to the chiropractor, and I was kind of scared. But right now I'm going into Natural Grocers. I think I've been here once, I'm not sure, but I don't usually go here, and I want to try it out. I know that everything in there is supposedly organic, and it's like a vitamin store as well, plus some produce. I just need eggs, wild rice, and some tea, and maybe anything else I find. No, I can't budget. I forgot to mention that the worst part of the accident that I had was that I actually saw her coming at like 50 miles per hour while I was stopped at a red light. She was coming at 50 miles per hour. That poor girl, she was scared. I mean, you shouldn't have been on your phone, but she had like a Jetta. She was from Cali, and she just like rammed into me. But I saw it happening, and they say that when you see someone is about to hit you, you kind of like, what do they call that? Embrace for impact. But that tightens you more. So if you get hit and you're tight already, it just makes everything worse. So yeah, anyways, we're doing something about it, because I can't have this pain for life. I just can't. And it's like gotten to the point where it's been kind of normal for me to have this pain, but it's not normal at all. It's just like, I'm just like, all right, 5 minutes into the computer, and I'm already like so much in pain, but whatever, I just push through. And so this is probably going to even help my productivity, to be honest, because every time I sit down to do some work, it's painful. It's painful. Okay, let's go in here. It's super rainy and ugly, but it just stopped raining. So my cue to go. I have been looking for this yogurt, the coconut coal. They're super popular right now, but they're always out of stock. And so they only have their original flavor. But I'm still gonna take it home because I wanna try it out and see if I wanna order more online. Let's see. And the pasture-raised eggs, organic pasture-raised eggs, Ezekiel bread, ginger, wild rice, and I don't know if I'm gonna take this, but this is a super clean ice cream, super clean ingredients. Supposedly you can only find it here or Sprouts, so I don't know, might get it. This is the cod oil I'm always talking about.
Okay, so I'm back in comfy clothes. I was so upset because I was just talking to my mom before going into the store, and she pays for these same eggs. She lives in Florida, $7.79, almost $8, and they're $5 here. Now these eggs, like this Farms, Vital Farms, is from Austin, so I guess shipping and all that, but like, that's not fair. Not fair. Also, did you know that you're not actually supposed to refrigerate eggs? In Italy, when we were at the supermarkets, they were all just out on shelves, dry storage, like on shelves, like nothing. Not in the freezer doors, like none of that. They weren't in refrigeration, they were just out there. And I was just like, okay. And I guess some people have told me that on the show on Netflix From Scratch, that like the grandma or the mom, I haven't watched it yet, but the mom was like, how dare you refrigerate your eggs? So I guess it's a thing. And the thing with doing that here though is like we have the heater on. It's not completely room temp, true room temp. And I'm sure the best like thing would be for it to be like 70 degrees in here. I mean, maybe I think it is 7 degrees right now. So I mean, I could leave them out. This is why I want my own farm. Because I would definitely leave it out like on the porch or something, or like an outdoor kitchen. But I mean, I have to do some more research on that. And then I got Primal Kitchen Hawaiian style barbecue sauce. I'm gonna use this to make chicken wings. Let me show you. But I got the 2 things of chicken wings and I'm gonna make them in the air fryer and use that as the sauce and probably some sweet potato fries. I might do that. We're gonna have a bunch of turkey, like, we're gonna have a lot of Thanksgiving leftovers. So probably maybe when we get back from Houston, we're gonna go to Houston for a quick trip just for Thanksgiving because we're not gonna do anything really for the actual Thanksgiving. So I don't know, I wanna do these earlier, but probably after we come back from Houston. Okay, I'm gonna let the camera charge for a bit and I have to do a couple stuff on the computer, post for Instagram, TikToks, and once the camera's charged a little bit more, I'm gonna talk about the liver vitamins that I take and also the other ones that I take throughout the day. I have literally been doing TikToks and Reels for like 3 hours now, and man, the more that I do them, the more I realize how stupid it is that we have to do this nowadays just to get valuable information out there. And that's the trick of the trade, isn't it? It is so dark in here because the sun has not peaked in days. It's been so overcast. So I'm sorry about that. It's actually the next day because yesterday I couldn't continue vlogging. I got really busy with other stuff. But I want to continue talking about the vitamins and the supplements that I take daily. So I had already mentioned my multivitamin from Ritual. I recommend a multivitamin if you just, I think I said it earlier, but if you feel like you don't get enough of vitamin intake from food, it's important to understand how you can get your nutrition from food, but a good multivitamin that's not a synthetic, that is carefully sourced, and has no fillers, none of that crap, is not gonna hurt you. So I use Ritual, and I mentioned synthetic because the thing with synthetic vitamins is that, like, if you just get alone a vitamin B12 or a vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin B6, whatever, folate, there's a lot of over-the-counter vitamins that you can grab, and usually they're like from these brands like it's Garden Life, or there's this bottle that's like always this ugly yellow and green. I don't even know, but usually none of them at the drugstore are gonna be good for you, to be honest. You gotta look into companies like Ritual or like the ones that I'm gonna mention here that make it privately on their own, because vitamins and supplements are not approved by the FDA anyways, so you don't need to just go to the drugstore to feel like you're getting a good vitamin. But synthetic vitamins, a lot of people will be worrying about getting like a vitamin overdose. That'll only happen if you're taking a synthetic vitamin of just one vitamin alone daily. Like that's maybe necessary for some people that really need that just one vitamin. But if you're just an average individual, you will be better off with a multivitamin that will have a balanced amount of each vitamin in there. And yeah, so I talked about that. I didn't finish talking about my beef liver vitamins. So I'm actually out. I ordered another one on Amazon, but this is from Ancestral Supplements. They have grass-fed and grass-finished beef liver. It's pasture raised as well, from New Zealand. No fillers, no flow agents, beef liver. So I know it's weird, but Liver, some people are afraid of eating it because it is what detoxifies your body, like, but it doesn't hold any toxins in it. So liver actually has a lot of the nutrients that help detox your body overall. That's what the liver does to our body. So taking it in like eating organ meats and liver organs from animals is good for you, because then that helps you detoxify in a very natural, slow way from any toxins. Like we have, I'm sure we have a bunch of toxins in our body, from environmental to what we eat. And so yeah, having beef liver is a really great way to like naturally detoxify your body. It helps you with your energy, your metabolism. It's really rich in folate, vitamin B12. It helps with so much. It helps with your genetic mutation and undoing any of the damage that you might have done by eating a lot of GMO foods and non-organic foods. So yeah, organ meat eating is very beneficial, but I can't do it. Like, it does not taste good for me. So I decided to get supplements. I recommend anybody else to also do this. This is from Ancestral Supplements, but I know that there's a couple of others, I'll leave them down below, that also sell vitamins. And I have seen a difference in my energy, because everything else you're not really gonna feel a difference maybe until later on, but I felt an instant change when it came to my energy. Something else I take is trace minerals, and this one is from Dr. Eric Berg. So trace minerals basically are the essential minerals that we usually get from like amino acids from plants, phytonutrients, just maybe salt, and just minerals basically that are in foods that we don't eat all the time, or maybe just not enough amounts of, right? So it's hard to get them, and also we burn them easily. Whenever we're dehydrated, we lose some. And so trace minerals are really important for your overall health. This one includes zinc, magnesium, but the natural source, they're all from a natural source. Chromium, selenium, copper, iodine, and boron. So this is really good if you want to bring your immune system up, if you just want to like detox in general, but in the most natural way. This is how you do it, okay? It helps with the rejuvenation of your cells. You know, this stuff is so important that a lot of people just forget. We just think of like vitamin C, vitamin D, and vitamin A, and that's all we need. But like, no, we need a lot more than that. The next thing I take is collagen, and this is what you could put in like your smoothies, your water. It's grass-fed, pasture-raised, non-GMO. I get this one from Thrive Market. I used to use the one from Vital Proteins, but this one's cheaper. And Vital Proteins, I'll probably only buy it if there's a sale at Costco. But the one from Thrive Market is cheaper, and they have the same 20 ounces, I believe. Yeah, they're probably around the same amount. And I usually put it in our smoothies. My husband puts it in our smoothies. But I have had it with water alone, and it tastes just fine. I put a little bit of lemon, a little bit of Himalayan pink salt, and it's amazing. So collagen is really important. It helps with your gut health, which in turn can help you with your immune health. It also just helps you have a balanced overall gut flora. It helps you with your skin, the elasticity of your skin, your hair, your nails. My hair grows way too much, way too fast, but I do thank collagen for it. And I feel super healthy overall when I'm like constantly having collagen. I feel less achy when it comes to my body pain. It's super, super important. And just having the ability to always work on the elasticity of your skin will also help you work on the elasticity of your muscles. And so collagen just helps with all of that. Pause, I forgot to talk about the pre and probiotic that I take every day. I forgot to mention it because it's in my bathroom. So I just forgot, but I take it every night, and it's Seed from Seed. It's a pre and probiotic, which is very essential for your gut health. Ever since I started taking Seed, I've noticed a huge improvement in my bowel movements and my stool. I mean, it sounds a little bit TMI, but it's important, and your stool says a lot about your current health. And so
the company itself does a lot of education on that. So I won't go into detail, but you can definitely check it out if you want. But they are scientifically researched to the T, and it's a pre and probiotic in one. So it goes directly to your gut. I mean, all the strains in here are carefully chosen and they're all vital to your gut health. And yeah, I've noticed a huge difference. If I'm not taking seed, it's harder for me to go to the bathroom. So if you have any issues with constipation or maybe bloating, you need it. It's so important. And a lot of these strains and pre and probiotics, you're not going to get them from food. So this is one of those other vital, like important, essential vitamins that I recommend you have. And I put it in my bathroom with my ritual multivitamins because I take them in the morning or at night. Like I like to take this at night better just to let the whole digestion part of it happen throughout the night, because sometimes I can get nauseous. But you can take it in the morning on an empty stomach and it will work actually better. I'll leave a link for all the stuff down below, and if I have any discount for any of them, it will also be down below. Okay, back to the video.
And then the last thing is cod liver oil. I go ham on this when we're sick for the most part, but I'm not gonna say I'm great with it taking it every day, but whenever you're not getting enough sun, it is important to take this every single day. And I know that it sounds nasty. You can get it in pill form if you want. I'll leave it in the description down below. But we get the liquid form to get the best out of it. It's a huge source of omega-3. And this one is from wild Arctic cod. This is just great for everything. Vitamin D is so important, and we don't get enough sun. Hello. We don't get enough sun. So this is the only way to get it whenever it's not summer, honestly. And you don't need direct sun to get vitamin D. Just the rays alone. You just need to be outside to get vitamin D, but how many times are we actually outside? During I ain't even gonna say it, but you know, the thing that happened to the entire world and country, that part, I was talking about cod liver oil all the time. I don't know how many people actually listened, but I was talking about it all the time. And when did I get that actual B word? Probably like just a couple months ago I got it. And it wasn't even bad. Like at all. It wasn't bad. I think it was just 2 days. And that was from a test that they gave us from the government. And I didn't really trust that. I never felt any symptom. And nothing. So, yeah, it worked for 3 years. It worked. Well, 3 years, 2.5, whatever. It's been so long, I don't even know. That is all I take. When it comes to water, obviously I take all of this with water and food or without food. That's what I love, that most of these, like if it's made right and there's no fillers or any crap in your vitamins, it won't tell you that you can only eat it with food. Usually that's stuff that really does mess up your gut, and that's why the directions are telling you to eat it with food, because it's gonna mess you up. So this stuff is not, it's super clean. It's I can have it at any time of the day, or with food or without food. I love that. But with water, I make sure that I always have electrolytes in my water. I have bought electrolyte supplements before, but you can get electrolytes from salt, sea salt, or Himalayan salt. And lemon is a great one. And I put both in my water. Having just water alone, and I want to talk about this a little bit more maybe in another video, but having water alone, you're flushing your body and your system of all the vitamins and all the minerals that you actually need. When you're just constantly, like when people drink like gallons of water a day, I don't get that. You only need about 8 to 12 cups a day, roughly. And that's like what? Two of these. And that's all you need, really, especially if it has enhanced like sea salt, lemon, and all that. You're fine. You're actually drinking what you need to. But if you're just drinking plain water and it's purified, even more so, it's flushing you of your minerals, and that's not good for you. You might feel a little bit more energetic. You might feel like your skin is getting better, but it'll get better and you'll feel energetic just with having electrolytes as well in your water. I wouldn't say having synthetic electrolytes, like not Gatorade, not Body Armor, none of that. Getting it from natural source. The minerals that are supposed to be in water originally, before people purify them, that is the type of water that you need. So whether you're getting pure spring water, natural form water, which is great, or you're adding salt and lemon to your water, that's way better than drinking purified water and gallons of it and just flushing yourself of all the things you actually need. I'm gonna get back to this gloomy ass day. I'm reading The Woman in Cabin 10. I love this book. I am in it. Like, I can't stop reading, except when I fall asleep, because I do fall asleep. Like, reading puts me to sleep. But I love this book. Let me know if anybody else is reading it. I am dedicating myself, starting right now, for the next year. I want to read a book a month. So that is it for today's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great Thanksgiving, or maybe I'll post this after Thanksgiving, so hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to check out the grocery list that I have put together from Walmart, Aldi, and Costco. I have a link down below to download them for free. It's gonna be a great saver for you because you're gonna be with the actual items, the only ones that are approved by me, that are organic approved at these stores, and it's gonna make it a lot easier for you to shop and not be confused about what you can and can't get. So make sure to download that PDF. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.